Okay, so I was scrolling on YouTube earlier today and I came across this video. And it's basically about parents who create a fake profile to catfish their daughter. We're gonna react to it and I hope it's not real.
I took a couple days and we made a profile that I think Mariah is gonna connect with. Are you guys ready to meet this entirely fake person?
Why would you want to make a fake person that you're literally gonna catfish your daughter with? Why are these people catfishing their daughter? I swear this is illegal, like this literally should be against the law.
Are you guys ready to meet this entirely fake person that we've created out of nothing?
Right.
Lisa, Mark, I want you guys to meet Mason Williams. He's Mariah's age. He dresses very kind of trendy, very with it, fresh cut swag. So he's he's a cool kid.
He's a cool kid. Yeah, he might be a cool kid, but this is weird. I really hope that this is one of these fake videos. I've got a feeling that the point of this video is to educate their daughter on what not to do online, which is to meet people who you don't know. Could they not have this conversation privately rather than literally catfishing her in front of millions of people?
He also is a photographer, and this is all part of the ploy too, so that when we reach out to her, we can be like, hey, do you want to actually have your picture taken? Because I do photography.
I've got a feeling that they're going to pretend that he's the photographer and then she's going to be a model. I don't know how to feel about this, like it's kind of sketchy.
Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna let you guys navigate this. What do you guys think we should say to Mariah?
Oh no, they're gonna make a conversation like a DM. I wonder if this was like back in the day where you couldn't DM people on Instagram and you'd have to comment on one of their old photos. A lot of you guys probably don't remember that, but whenever I was 14, if I wanted to speak to somebody, you couldn't DM them, you literally had to comment on their Instagram photos.
What's up or something like that.
That's good. What's up?
Yeah, what's up?
Something like a guy would say, you know.
Type it in. Go for it. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a guy say what's up to a girl. They usually say, yo, what up, cutie? Wait, that's literally what they said. Oh my gosh, maybe these parents are correct.
Okay, click send. Boom. Now we have made contact and we'll know if she'll be willing to talk to us privately.
We've now made contact. Let's see if she's gonna respond privately. I understand the message of this video, but why would you do that? Like, this is so creepy. I feel so bad for this kid. She's literally gonna be catfished online in front of millions of people. Like, people are never gonna forget about this.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my God, she's already responded.
What do you guys want to say next?
What are your plans for today?
Go for it. That's a good one because you're like making it about today and about the other person.
Conversations don't go like that. Like, who says what are your plans for today? You usually just say what you up to. I guess it's kind of the same, but it's also different.
She said parents kicked me out of the house for some alone time. Haha, so I'm stuck babysitting my brother and sister.
Oh, that's nice. Now he knows that she's got a brother and sister.
And that she's away from her parents.
I mean, I understand that, but it's not that day. She's opening quite quickly, isn't she? If somebody ever asks me what I'm up to, I just say I'm in my room watching YouTube. Like, that's literally what I do. I don't leave my house. Why have the parents kicked her out? I feel like there's a bit of beef and drama going on here.
He not only knows that she's alone, but that my other two children are alone too, including my 7-year-old daughter.
Yeah, but this probably wouldn't happen if you didn't catfish them. I understand that Dad's point, like he wants to protect his daughter, but this isn't the right way to go about it.
What's Mason doing today?
I was thinking about hitting up the beach.
Great. Mark, you want to say hitting up the beach? We could find a photo of a beach and send it to her to kind of drive the point home. So this is a trick that actual predators use to look real.
I'm sorry, but that's not true. Actual predators don't do that. Actual predators don't message you on Instagram. They usually message you in Kik or like Omegle. Whenever this daughter turns 18, she's never going to speak to her parents ever again. This is one way to push your daughter away from you. And judging by what she's told the catfish, they already aren't on good terms because they kicked her out.
So this is a trick that actual predators use to look real. What I'm going to do now is quickly edit this photo in the tablet. So I'm going to take this down. We're going to get rid of this other account. And I'm going to click.
They're going way into detail about this. If they really wanted to, they could just save the photo off Google. I didn't even know you could do that. Like, that's actually kind of smart. Screenshotting part of the photo and then cropping it.
It's incredible how many tools are there for these predators to create the perfect world to lure their victims in.
See if she responds to that one.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, God.
Ugh, this is just so weird. I understand there's an important message behind it, which is not to speak to people who you don't know online. And especially not meet up and contact them like that. But like, this is a private conversation. Don't catfish your daughter. It's so freaky. Like, these parents really scare me. This is just such a typical American thing to do.
And a happy face?
That's not just a happy face. That's a happy face with hearts in the eyes.
That's not good.
It's not good. She's literally talking about the view. So she's not allowed to say, oh my gosh, it's such a beautiful view. These parents seem very controlling and that's scary.
How does it make you feel?
Nervous? Because she's jumping in on it fast.
Just nervous. Yeah. Oh,
I don't understand what about that makes them nervous. Maybe the siblings bit wasn't the best thing to say, but she literally just said that that's a nice view. Like, whenever I get bored, I'd speak to you guys. I promise I'm not a predator, I'd never do that. But like, you do have to be careful that some people are like this person.
it's TTYL stand for.
Talk to you later.
Ah, it looks like
Great job, guys.
learning good things and bad things here.
Learning good things and bad things. What good and bad things have you learned? You've learned that your daughter knows how to speak to people and can appreciate a nice view. From what I can see, she's not really done anything wrong.
So today is the day. We have successfully established a messaging relationship with Mariah. Now the only thing left to do is to invite her to this park.
Did they say they've established a messaging relationship? I can't even say that. Why are they being so fancy with their terminology? Like, that's a bit weird, isn't it? I'm still a bit freaked out by this video. Like, I don't like the way they've put it together. I don't know, it just makes me feel a bit awkward.
We're gonna say that Mason is doing a photo shoot and he wants her to come model. Okay, now we wait.
Okay, so the guy who's asked her to come to the park to model. If it was down a random alleyway, I'd be like, yeah, don't go, because that's sketchy. But it's in a park, and if somebody starts kidnapping in a park, people are obviously going to be there. Could she not invite one of her friends?
Okay, I think she's responded. Yep, and let's see. Mariah said, awesome, what should I wear? I'm gonna say she should wear something summery and that I look forward to meeting her.
I'm sorry, conversations don't go like this. I've spoken to many predators online whenever I was younger. It never goes like this. This is so dramatic, and who is this man? Who is he? He really scares me. Does he work for TLC? Is he literally being paid to catfish the young girl?
She just saw us, that was fast. Oh, and she said, cool, can't wait for the shoot, see you soon. I think that's about as confirmation as you can get.
Okay, so yeah, maybe she shouldn't be meeting up with somebody who she doesn't know. But I don't think this really happens. Are they using Instagram? I forgot this video is like 10 years old.
Are 45 minutes out. Mariah should be arriving shortly. I told her to come here to this gazebo in the middle of this park to have some photos taken. And we didn't just choose this park randomly. It's actually in walking distance to where she lives, which is something a predator might actually do.
Why have they set it up like this? Like, this isn't a documentary. This man is catfishing a couple's daughter. Is he not like freaked out? Like, I couldn't do this. I'd be like, absolutely not. Ew. Honestly, this man right here needs to be investigated by the police. I've got a feeling he's done this before.
At first glance, this place seems totally normal, but there are actually cameras everywhere. After the gazebo, I'm going to be asking Mariah if she wants to get inside the van. What I'm gonna do is say that Mason's just down the street and we're gonna go meet up with him.
Who's Mason? Is Mason her brother? I can't remember what her brother's called. But yeah, don't get into somebody's van. That also looks like a massive van. Like, that doesn't look like the type of van that like a teenager would have. Also, keep in mind if she's meeting like a normal teenager her age, I don't think he'd be a predator. Usually an older person or a woman would be a predator. You know, someone who's a couple of years older than her. Okay, so here she is.
Mariah? Hi, how's it going? How are you? Hey, I'm Elliot, by the way, sorry. I'm a friend of Mason's.
Wait, so he's pretending to be the guy or his friend? But she wasn't gonna meet up with him, she was meant to meet up with Mason. So he's literally tricked her into meeting him.
So Mason was here earlier, but
I thought you were smarter than this.
he basically said the lighting is way too bright out here for his photography. So he just went down the street a second ago to try to find like a better location.
Okay, I'm sorry, but this just doesn't happen. Yes, it might happen sometimes, but it doesn't happen a lot. That isn't a teenager, that's literally a full-on grown man. That's the type of person who would be a predator. I don't like the way they've put this together. Like, this is a really bad way of representing what actually happens.
But he wanted me to hang out here because he didn't want to waste any time. Do you want to go see him right now?
Please don't go. Please don't go.
Okay, great.
No, don't go for it.
Why is the mum crying? Like, I'm sorry, why is the mum crying? They're literally catfishing her daughter.
He was like, you know, just hang out, wait for her because I want to make sure, you know, it works out.
I mean, she's a smart girl.
It's kind of like 3 or 4 blocks over.
Oh my God, Mariah.
Oh my god, Mariah, I'm sorry, what? That dad's creepy, like he kind of freaks me out. I'm so happy my parents aren't like him. I understand the point of this video, but they've done it in a really bad way. It doesn't actually happen like this. They think it happens like this, but it really doesn't.
If you want to hop in here, I know it's kind of like a giant. It's actually really nice and new, and we should be able to get there in like, I think it's probably like a 3-minute drive, if that works for you.
Oh gosh, you shouldn't have said that. Yeah, I'm against what you just said. If they're trying to lure you towards a place that's kind of remote or like a car run away, get ready, the parents are about to freak out.
Mariah,
Mariah! What the hell are you doing?
what are you doing?
What are you doing? You realize you just walked into like a death
What are you
trap?
doing?
Oh no, the daughter's crying. I feel bad for her, but then she also kind of deserves it. But I still don't like the way the parents have went about this.
What are you thinking? How could you do something this dumb?
No. You promised me you would never do this again.
You promised me you'd never do this again, so the parents have catfished her before. Okay, these parents are weird. One is enough, not twice. I feel bad for this daughter, like I really do. I understand the parents love her and are doing this to protect her, but these parents are weirdos.
I just thought that because it was at a public park, it wouldn't matter.
You were gonna walk in the van. What do you mean?
I don't know how to act, like I really don't know how to react because I understand the point of the video, but I don't like the way they went about it. Like, I'm sorry TLC, this isn't how predators attack children. This is literally how their child is gonna create trust issues with the parent.
Mariah, you lied to me.
Sorry.
Guys, why don't we sit over in the gazebo and talk a little bit away from...
Nah, we're not gonna talk. I'm done with that video. I'm sorry. How's the mom gonna turn around and be like, you lied to me? You literally catfished your daughter. Moral of the story, don't meet anyone you don't know and don't speak to random people online. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the subscribe button. And yes, I'll see you all in my next video.